Imagine standing in a bustling square surrounded by a sea of faces, each with their own stories, struggles, and desires. In this crowd, the voices of people seeking to influence and manipulate can be overwhelming. You may find yourself wondering, how can I protect my own path while remaining true to myself? Today we explore this very question through the lens of Stoic philosophy. We'll uncover 7 powerful Stoic lessons that can help you resist manipulation and maintain your integrity. In a world that often tests our boundaries and values, these ancient teachings offer timeless wisdom. As we journey through these principles, we'll connect them to real-life scenarios, allowing you to see how they apply to your own experiences. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support our channel. Let's embark on this journey together, seeking clarity and strength in our quest for authenticity. Chapter 1. Embrace what you can control. In the face of life's relentless challenges, Stoic philosophy teaches us a crucial lesson. Our true power lies not in attempting to change the world around us, but in mastering our responses to it. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, encapsulates this wisdom succinctly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This concept is foundational to Stoic thought and serves as a guiding principle for navigating manipulation and adversity. In our everyday lives, we are constantly bombarded with external pressures, be it in our personal relationships, workplaces, or social environments. These pressures can often lead us to feel overwhelmed or manipulated. For instance, consider the modern workplace, where office politics and manipulative colleagues can create a storm of stress. Imagine a scenario where a coworker attempts to undermine your efforts by spreading rumors or taking credit for your work. Such behavior can be disheartening and frustrating. However, the Stoic approach encourages you to focus not on changing the coworker's actions, but on how you respond to them. By concentrating on your own behavior and choices, you preserve your peace of mind and maintain your integrity. This doesn't mean ignoring the situation, but rather responding to it in a manner that aligns with your values. For example, if you're faced with unjust criticism, instead of reacting with anger or defensiveness, you could choose to address the issue calmly, seek constructive feedback, or simply focus on improving your work. This approach not only helps you remain composed, but also minimizes the manipulative influence others might have over you. Sarah's experience at her previous job highlights this principle. She was frequently undermined by a colleague who would take credit for her contributions. Rather than getting caught up in office drama or retaliating, Sarah chose to focus on her own work and maintained a high standard of professionalism. By doing so, she not only preserved her sense of self-worth, but also earned the respect of her peers and supervisors. Her dedication to focusing on what she could control allowed her to thrive despite the challenging environment. The lesson here is clear. By focusing on what is within your control, your actions, your thoughts, and your reactions, you empower yourself to navigate challenges with resilience and clarity. This Stoic practice helps you avoid being manipulated by external circumstances and strengthens your ability to remain true to your principles. Chapter 2. Recognize and reject false appearances. Stoicism teaches us that our perceptions and judgments significantly influence our experiences. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, offers a profound insight. It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning events. This principle underscores the importance of distinguishing between surface appearances and underlying realities. In a world where manipulators often rely on charm, persuasion, and illusion, the ability to discern the truth becomes crucial. Consider a situation where a charismatic leader or influential figure makes grandiose promises or presents an overly polished image. The allure of their persona may initially captivate you, drawing you into their narrative. However, the Stoic approach encourages a critical examination of these appearances. Rather than being swayed by superficial charm or appealing rhetoric, take the time to investigate the substance behind the promises. For example, You might encounter a salesperson who uses persuasive techniques to sell a product or service, presenting it as the ultimate solution to all your problems. While their pitch may be compelling, applying Stoic wisdom means questioning the validity of their claims. Are their promises realistic? What evidence supports their assertions? By looking beyond the surface and examining the true nature of the situation, you safeguard yourself from being misled. John's experience with a high-pressure investment opportunity serves as a practical illustration of this principle. The investment was pitched with flashy presentations and promises of rapid returns. Despite the initial allure, John decided to conduct thorough research and seek advice from trusted financial experts. His investigation revealed inconsistencies and potential risks that the salesperson had glossed over. By recognizing and rejecting the false appearances, John avoided a potentially costly mistake and preserved his financial well-being. Understanding that appearances can be deceiving empowers you to make informed decisions and resist manipulation. By questioning the surface-level charm and delving into the substance of situations, you protect yourself from being easily swayed or misled. This Stoic practice not only enhances your decision-making but also fosters a deeper understanding of the true nature of the world around you. Recognizing and rejecting false appearances is a powerful tool in navigating manipulation. By applying Stoic principles to assess the reality behind the facade, you maintain clarity and integrity in your interactions. This approach helps you resist the allure of deception and make decisions based on truth rather than illusion. Chapter 3. Cultivate inner fortitude. Stoic philosophy places immense value on the development of inner fortitude, the ability to remain steadfast and composed, regardless of external circumstances. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, encapsulates this concept with the assertion, "A man is as good as his character. Character is the real man." This idea emphasizes that true strength comes from within, rooted in one's character and values rather than external factors. Cultivating inner fortitude involves developing a strong sense of self that is impervious to the whims of fortune and the manipulative tactics of others. In practice, this means embracing a mindset that allows you to handle adversity with grace and resilience. By grounding yourself in your core values and principles, you create a buffer against the attempts of others to sway or manipulate you. Consider the scenario of facing constant criticism from a superior at work. Such a situation can be disheartening and might lead you to question your own abilities or worth. However, the Stoic approach encourages you to look inward and focus on your own standards and principles. By doing so, you maintain your self-esteem and resist the urge to let external opinions dictate your sense of self-worth. Emma, a dedicated employee, found herself frequently criticized by her manager, who seemed intent on undermining her contributions. Rather than internalizing the negative feedback or responding defensively, Emma chose to focus on her commitment to excellence and her personal values. She continued to perform her duties with integrity and eventually gained recognition from higher-ups who valued her dedication and professionalism. Emma's inner fortitude not only helped her endure the challenging environment, but also allowed her to emerge stronger and more respected in her field. Cultivating inner fortitude requires ongoing effort and self-reflection. It involves understanding your core values, setting personal standards, and developing a mindset that remains steadfast regardless of external pressures. By building this inner strength, you arm yourself against manipulation and ensure that your actions are guided by your own principles rather than the influence of others. Chapter 4. Understand the nature of human desires. Stoicism offers profound insights into the nature of human desires and their potential to influence our decisions. Marcus Aurelius observed, "The universe is change, life is opinion." This observation highlights that our desires are often fleeting and subject to change. By understanding this, we gain the perspective needed to navigate situations where others might exploit these desires for manipulation. Human desires are powerful forces that can lead us astray if not properly managed. Manipulators often exploit these desires by promising fulfillment or gratification in exchange for compliance or concessions. Whether in personal relationships or professional environments, recognizing the transient nature of desires helps us resist such manipulative tactics. For instance, consider a salesperson who attempts to entice you into buying an expensive product by appealing to your desire for status or luxury. They might highlight the product's exclusivity and the prestige associated with owning it. However, the Stoic approach encourages you to reflect on the fleeting nature of these desires. Is the gratification worth the cost? By focusing on long-term values and goals rather than immediate pleasures, you can make more balanced decisions. Tom faced a situation where a business partner offered him a lucrative deal that seemed too good to be true. The deal was framed in terms of quick wealth and status, appealing to Tom's desire for success. However, Tom practiced Stoic wisdom by examining the deal critically and considering its long-term implications. His assessment revealed potential risks and ethical concerns that overshadowed the immediate benefits. By understanding the nature of his desires and prioritizing his values, Tom chose to decline the offer, preserving his integrity and long-term well-being. Understanding the nature of human desires involves recognizing that these impulses are often temporary and influenced by external factors. By adopting a Stoic perspective, you can view desires with a sense of detachment and make decisions based on what truly aligns with your values and long-term goals. This approach helps you navigate manipulation more effectively and maintain a sense of purpose and integrity in your choices. The Stoic teachings on desires offer valuable guidance in resisting manipulation. By understanding the transient nature of desires and focusing on your core values, you make decisions that are more reflective of your true self rather than being swayed by fleeting temptations. This insight empowers you to navigate challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Chapter 5. Practice emotional detachment. Emotional detachment as a Stoic practice involves observing our emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Epictetus, one of the central figures in Stoic philosophy, famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle encourages us to maintain a sense of inner calm, regardless of external circumstances. By mastering our emotional responses, we can navigate manipulative situations with clarity and resolve. Consider the life of Nelson Mandela, whose emotional resilience and detachment were pivotal during his long imprisonment. Mandela endured 27 years of incarceration under harsh conditions, yet he managed to maintain his sense of purpose and composure. His ability to separate his emotional responses from the injustice he faced allowed him to emerge from prison with a vision for reconciliation rather than revenge. Mandela's practice of emotional detachment enabled him to lead South Africa towards a peaceful transition from apartheid. Emotional detachment does not mean suppressing feelings, but rather observing them without letting them dictate your actions. For instance, if faced with a personal betrayal or a professional setback, the Stoic approach involves recognizing your emotions, anger, disappointment, or frustration, but not allowing them to cloud your judgment or influence your behavior. This perspective helps you respond to challenges with a clear mind, making decisions based on rationality rather than emotional reactivity. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Inc., demonstrated emotional detachment in his leadership style. Despite facing numerous setbacks, including being ousted from Apple in 1985, Jobs remained focused on his vision. His emotional detachment from the immediate setbacks allowed him to return to Apple years later and drive the company to unprecedented success. Jobs' ability to manage his emotions and maintain his focus on long-term goals played a crucial role in his eventual triumph. Practicing emotional detachment involves developing a mindful awareness of your emotions and using that awareness to guide your responses. By maintaining a steady inner state amidst external turmoil, you protect yourself from manipulation and maintain your integrity. Chapter 6. Embrace the present moment. The Stoic emphasis on living in the present moment is encapsulated in Marcus Aurelius's observation: "The only time you should be concerned with is now." By focusing on the present, we avoid getting lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. This practice helps us address manipulative situations with a clear and grounded mindset. Take, for instance, the life of Viktor Frankl, the renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor. In his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl describes how he found profound purpose and resilience by focusing on the present moment, even in the most dire circumstances. Frankl's ability to embrace the present helped him endure the horrors of the concentration camps and ultimately contribute to the field of psychology with his insights on meaning and suffering. Embracing the present moment also means addressing manipulative situations with an awareness of the current reality rather than being distracted by past grievances or future uncertainties. For example, if someone attempts to manipulate you by creating a sense of urgency or fear about future outcomes, the Stoic approach involves focusing on what you can control in the present and making decisions based on current evidence and facts. Oprah Winfrey, a prominent media executive and philanthropist, exemplifies this principle through her approach to her career and personal growth. Throughout her career, Winfrey has faced numerous challenges and setbacks, yet she has consistently focused on the present moment, using her experiences to fuel her work and philanthropic efforts. Her ability to embrace the present has been instrumental in her success and continued impact. Embracing the present moment involves cultivating mindfulness and awareness, allowing you to respond to challenges with clarity and purpose. By focusing on the here and now, you mitigate the influence of manipulation and make decisions that align with your values and objectives. Chapter 7. Seek Wisdom and Guidance. The Stoic emphasis on seeking wisdom is reflected in Seneca's assertion, "Wisdom is the only good." Wisdom involves not only acquiring knowledge but also seeking guidance from those who possess experience and insight. By surrounding ourselves with wise mentors and learning from their experiences, we equip ourselves to recognize and resist manipulation. Consider the life of Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States. Franklin was known for his pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, which he sought through extensive reading, experimentation, and dialogue with other intellectuals. His dedication to self-improvement and learning allowed him to navigate complex political and social landscapes with insight and effectiveness. In navigating manipulative situations, seeking wisdom involves consulting trusted advisors, studying philosophical teachings, and reflecting on past experiences. For instance, if you're faced with a decision that involves potential manipulation, seeking advice from a mentor or engaging in thoughtful reflection can provide clarity and help you make a more informed choice. Warren Buffett, the renowned investor, illustrates the value of seeking wisdom and guidance in his approach to investing in business. Buffett regularly consults with fellow investors, reads extensively, and reflects on his own experiences to guide his decisions. His emphasis on continuous learning and seeking advice has been a key factor in his long-term success and resilience in the financial world. Seeking wisdom involves actively pursuing knowledge and guidance to inform your decisions and actions. By relying on the insights of experienced mentors and engaging in lifelong learning, you enhance your ability to navigate manipulative situations with confidence and integrity. The Stoic principles of emotional detachment, embracing the present moment, and seeking wisdom offer valuable tools for resisting manipulation and maintaining your integrity. By applying these principles, you empower yourself to make decisions based on clarity, resilience, and informed judgment. As we navigate the complexities of life, the lessons of Stoic philosophy offer us a compass to steer through the storm. By embracing what we can control, recognizing false appearances, cultivating inner fortitude, understanding desires, practicing emotional detachment, embracing the present moment, and seeking wisdom, we arm ourselves against manipulation and maintain our integrity. Reflect on these Stoic teachings and consider how they can apply to your own life. By adopting these principles, you empower yourself to make decisions that align with your true values and resist the forces that seek to influence or control you. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoic wisdom. Have you found these lessons helpful in your own experiences? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your reflections could provide valuable insights for others seeking to navigate the challenges of manipulation and stay true to themselves. Until next time, continue to seek wisdom, embrace your path with courage, and remain steadfast in your journey towards authenticity.